The LandPKS land management module is used for farm record keeping. It can be used on a farm of any size, but applies specifically to an individual field. Normally, the land management module inputs are associated with a specific land info entry. In other words, we've already characterized what kind of soil we've got on that particular field. The land management module has two basic screens, the field description and the field calendar. The field description is where we describe the area of the field in either hectares or acres. And there's a field there for first year cultivated. That first year cultivated is often used in calculations of fertility, so forth. The calendar allows you to enter information on your management for today, for previous days, or for some time in the future if you want to do planning with it. And of course you can go back and adjust the day if the day you actually perform that management operation is different. So you go into the calendar, you click on that day, and it opens up a number of activities. Today, we're irrigating. So we're going to click on irrigation. We're going to put in the water source, which is surface water from the river out beyond here. And we're going to put in the amount and the units. So one of the most important things to be sure to do is include the correct units. So we can record, for example, how much rainfall, say 7, but if we don't know if that's 7 millimeters, 7 centimeters, or 7 inches, we really don't know how much it's rained. So real important there to include the units of whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's the size of the field, the amount of fertilizer, or the amount that it's rained or we've irrigated. We then go back and record when this field was planted, which was about a month ago on May 8th. So I'm going to put in May 8th for my crop planting, and then I'm going to select the crop, which is chilies, from a drop-down list. We've also got rainfall. No rain today, but hopefully soon. We can put in the amount of rain, and again, there's a choice of units, inches, millimeters, centimeters, or for those that aren't able to record it, simply the number of minutes that it rained. Tillage operations, again, simple drop-down list. We've got ridge tillage here that was used, and we want to record the number of passes. Then we've got fertilizer, and what we want to do with fertilizer is we want to enter the fertilizer type, and that could be an organic fertilizer, compost, crop residue, green manure, etc. Or it could be a chemical or inorganic, and that's what they're using here on this particular field. So I select the amount, I select the unit, which would be pounds, kilograms, tons, etc. And then I'm going to select the specific nutrients that I've applied. So let's say I'm going to apply phosphorus. I select that, and then I'm going to need to put in addition to the amount, the percent composition. Okay? So on this bag here, it says triple superphosphate, so I know I'm applying phosphorus, and it says 0,45,0. That 45 means it's 45% elemental phosphorus. And actually on this particular bag, it actually tells me that the available phosphate is 45%, which means I don't actually have 45% phosphorus, I've got 45% phosphate. So what I'm going to have to do is go back and calculate, and you look at the guidance in the app, and it'll tell you how to calculate how much phosphorus, how many kilograms or pounds of phosphorus I've actually applied. You want to do that for all the other nutrients. Weed and pest management. That could be manual control, it could be chemical control. The app is independent of any particular management system. For the harvest, we'd go in and select the crop. We might have multiple crops in a field, so we select the crop that we're harvesting today. How much did we get out of that field? We're going to want to record that, and that then is used to go back and look at and adapt our management in the past. Residue management. This is pretty important for calculating, predicting erosion, for carbon sequestration, etc. So we want to know which crop we're removing the residue from, and then the method of removal. Could be burned, grazed, left in field, removed from field, tilled, etc. So that's it. You can basically use the LandPKS land management module to record all of the management that's done on a field on any particular day in a minute or two on your phone. So at this point I've finished my records for the day, and I want to make sure it's backed up in the cloud. So once I've got internet connectivity, and I realize that not all farms do, but once you're back on wireless someplace, you hit synchronize now, and that's going to save it for you backed up in the cloud. Your data are still on your phone, and you can go to the report side and you can download any period that you'd like. So if you've been recording management information for the last 5 years, you want to download all that data, you can do that. There's a PDF report. You can download it to an Excel file if you want to organize it yourself back on your own system. It can be exported to other systems. So if you're using another piece of management software, we've got an API that'll allow you to export it to some of those other systems if they've set up the connection. For more information, you can find it on the app in the question marks. Tap on the question marks, it'll bring up some text, provide a little more explanation. You can also find more information on our website, landpotential.org. On the website, there are a number of training materials. You can sign up for email updates so you'll get the latest information on the LandPKS app as soon as it comes out. Thank you.